Welcome to AI Sports Predictor, where the numbers don't lie and the books stay nervous. LSU versus Kentucky. Let's break it down. LSU, 2-8 in their last 10. 3 straight losses. Against the spread, 4 covers, 6 failures. That's not a slump. That's a free fall. But here's the twist. 6 of their last 10 games have hit the over. They're losing, but they're keeping the scoreboard hot. Kentucky, 5 wins, 5 losses in their last 10. They just dropped their last game straight up. And worse, 3 straight ATS losses. And yet, Kentucky is favored by 12.5 tonight. That's a lot of trust for a team that's been about as reliable as gas station sushi. AI Sports Predictor ran the numbers. Final projection, Kentucky wins, but only by 9. That means they don't cover the 12.5. And today's AI pick is LSU plus 12.5 at minus 109. Look, trusting Kentucky to cover is like trusting McDonald's pork. You ever had a McRib? Yeah, me neither, because pork. No thanks. We don't gamble on mystery meat, and we don't gamble on bloated spreads when the numbers say otherwise. That's the call. On to game 2.
Alright, let's get something straight. This ain't a game, it's a business. And the books? They don't give out free money. You gotta take it. Welcome to AI Sports Predictor, where we do just that. Memphis versus UTSA. Let's get to work. Memphis, 24-5, 14-2 in the AAC, 3 straight wins. These guys have been the moneyline favorite 22 times and won 19 of them. That's 86% of the time they handle business when expected. If Memphis was a hitman, they'd be cashing checks and leaving no witnesses. UTSA, 11-17 overall, and when they're underdogs, 4 wins, 13 losses. That's 23.5% success. This ain't some underdog fairy tale, it's a team that plays their role as the punching bag. Now the spread is 8.5. And here's the thing, Memphis isn't exactly killing it against the number. 14-15 ATS. A classic win, but don't cover squad. Meanwhile, UTSA, 14-12 ATS, and 7-3 in their last 10. That's a team that knows how to stick around just enough to ruin your ticket. Total set at 157.5. These teams combine for 157.1 per game. That's a Vegas razor blade. But history favors points. Memphis has hit the over 16 times. UTSA 15. So if you're sweating the total, just know you're walking into a tight squeeze. But what's the play? AI Sports Predictor ran the simulations, flipped the numbers, and here's the final projection. Memphis 82, UTSA 71. That's an 11-point win. So, and today's AI pick is Memphis 8.5. Look, you want to bet on UTSA covering? That's like buying a parachute off a discount website. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. But either way, you're sweating bullets all the way down. I don't gamble like that. We don't do maybes, we do edges. That's the call. That's the money. Now on to game 3.
Welcome to AI Sports Predictor, where we deal in facts, not hunches. Tonight, we've got Purdue versus Rutgers. Let's break it down. Purdue. 29 overall, 12-6 in the Big Ten. They're playing at home, where they've been dominant, and they're laying 10.5 points. When they've been favored by double digits this season, they've covered just 3 times in 7 tries. That's a red flag. Rutgers? 14-15 overall, 7-11 in conference play. They've been double-digit dogs twice and covered both times. That's called hanging around just enough to ruin someone's ticket. Now, the total is set at 153.5. And the combined scoring average of these teams? 154.3. So what's the play? You look deeper. Opponents of Purdue and Rutgers combined to average just 146.5 points per game. That's 7 full points below this total. Purdue's games average 6.1 fewer points than tonight's line. Rutgers? Their average game total is basically in line with it. Then there's pace. Purdue plays a structured, efficient game. They put up 104.3 points per 100 possessions, but they're not a team that forces the tempo. Rutgers? 96.6 points per 100 possessions. Slow. Methodical. And the kind of game that leans under. So, AI Sports Predictor ran the simulations, punched in the numbers. And here's the projection: Purdue 81, Rutgers 70. That's 151 total points. And today's AI pick is under 153.5. Look. You can take the over if you believe in miracles, but we're not in the business of wishful thinking. We deal in patterns, probabilities, and cold hard reality. And the reality here? This game trends under. That's the call. That's the edge. Now, on to Game 4.
The lines have been drawn, the numbers have been cast, and yet nothing is ever quite as it seems. Welcome to AI Sports Predictor. Tonight, we peer into BYU vs. Iowa State. BYU, 21-8 overall, 12-6 in the Big 12. They arrive riding momentum, fresh off a 7-7 56 domination of West Virginia. They are not merely winning, they are covering 5 straight. Precision from the field, 53% shooting in their last 5. A team that moves like a shadow, silent, methodical, and always within striking distance. Iowa State, 22-7, 12-6 in the Big 12. They defend their home like a fortress, standing 8-1 at home. They obliterated Arizona by 17 points. But there's a crack in the Wallstronovers. They struggle to protect the ball, and from beyond the arc, they allow 33.4%. Against a BYU team shooting 38% from deep. That is an opening. And now the spread. Iowa State is favored by 8.5, a wide gap. Too wide. The Cyclones may be powerful at home, but BYU is relentless. This isn't a team that folds, it's a team that lingers, stalks, and finds ways to stay just close enough. So, AI Sports Predictor ran the numbers, traced the patterns, and here is the verdict: BYU covers 8.5, and today's A pick is BYU 8.5. The books may believe in dominance, but we believe in inevitability. The margin is too large, the precision too sharp, the data too clear. The Cougars do not vanish into the night. They linger. That is the play. That is the edge. And now on to Game 5.
You made it this far, so listen close. This is AI Sports Predictor, and we're closing out with Arizona State vs. Arizona. No mercy. No nonsense. Let's go. Arizona State. 13-16 overall, 4-14 in the Big 12, just got smashed by Utah. 99-7-3, that ain't a loss, that's a demolition. But let's talk numbers, not nightmares. They shoot 4-5% from 3 in Big 12 play? That's not luck, that's lethal. And when they're underdogs on the road, they've covered in 11 of 16 games. That's a team that takes a beating, but doesn't go down easy. Arizona. 19-10, 13-5 in the Big 12, strong at home 7-2, but here's the hole in the armor. They shoot just 31.5% from 3. Against a team that locks down the perimeter at 32.7%. That's a bad mix. And their defense? Soft. Last 5 games. Allowing 4-5% shooting. That's not championship defense, that's a red carpet to the rim. The spread? Arizona favored by 17.5, that's big. Too big? The Wildcats might win, but they're not running Arizona State off the floor. So, AI Sports Predictor ran the numbers, took the hits, and here's the final call: Arizona State 17.5, and today's A pick is Arizona State 17.5 now. Let's talk winners. Game 1 LSU 12.5, the books gave too much, we took it. Game 2 Memphis 8.5, they were built for it. Game 3 under 153.5 Purdue vs. Rutgers, because the numbers never lie. Game 4 BYU 8.5, they don't disappear, they cover. Game 5 Arizona State 17.5, too much room, too much respect. That's 5 edges. 5 calls that put the books on notice. Now, if you got anything from this, do one thing. Don't just hit like. Crush it. Don't just subscribe. Commit. This is where the sharp money lives. And you just got the keys. I'll see you on the next one.